Hello friends, I sure do miss reading to you. So I thought today to start off our week of great reading, I want to share our story with you this week. It's quick enough that I can read it on camera to you today. If you want to go and watch it online, listen to it several more times, you can. We provided the link on your blue sheet on the Monday tab for day 1, so you can find this book read aloud there. If that link doesn't work for you, you can always just go to YouTube and search "I Don't Want to Be a Frog" Read Aloud for Kids, and you can find it. This book is so funny. It's so funny. I think you're going to really like it. I'm going to try to read it and hold it and show you the pictures all at the same time. So just be patient with me, okay? Here we go. I Don't Want to Be a Frog. Written by Dev Petty. Illustrated by Mike Bolt. I want to be a cat. You can't be a cat. Why not? Why can't he be a cat? Because you're a frog. I don't like being a frog. It's too wet. Well, you can't be a cat. I want to be a rabbit. You can't be a rabbit. Why not? Look, I can hop. Sure, but where are your long ears? Besides, what's wrong with being a frog? I don't like being a frog. It's too slimy. That may be, but you can't be a rabbit. I think he's getting frustrated with him. Maybe that's his dad. That's his son. And he's just really getting frustrated. Look at this page. I want to be a pig. You can't be a pig. Well, why not? Most of all because you're a frog, but also because you don't have a curly tail or eat garbage. I can eat garbage. Everyone says that until you eat garbage. Sorry, you can't be a pig. I wanted to show you all really quick while we're reading this because we've been talking about speech bubbles and talking marks and some of our language skills. Look at all these speech bubbles, boys and girls. You can tell what the dad is saying because he's in the purple speech bubbles. And you can tell what the little boy frog or the kid frog is saying because he's in the blue speech bubbles. And you can see these little lines, how they kind of feed down into their mouths. That lets you know which character is talking. So cool. Uh-oh, guess what he wants to be next? I want to be an owl. He looks really smart. What do you think his dad's going to say? Of course you want to be an owl. Being an owl is the greatest thing ever. Boy, would you love being an owl. So I can be an owl then? No, of course not. Why not? Number 1, you don't have wings. Number 2, you don't look wise. Number 3, you can't turn your head all the way around. And number 4, in all capital letters, you are a frog. Oh, what's wrong with being a frog anyway? Too much bug eating. I see, but still, no being an owl for you. Why so glum? I don't want to be a frog. What do you want to be then? Who do you think that is, boys and girls? Uh-oh. Not a frog. I want to be a cat or a rabbit or a pig or an owl, something cute and warm. I'm going to let you in on a little secret. Oh my. That's who it was. Look at all those teeth. Holy moly. I love eating cats. I love eating rabbits and pigs and owls too. And I'm pretty hungry right now. I might just go gobble some up right now. That's terrible. It's who I am, but I guess it's the one thing I never eat. Badgers, 2 dozen, premium quality, organic badgers. No, I eat badgers. Lots of badgers. Frogs. Bingo! Why don't you eat frogs? Because they are too wet and too slimy and full of bugs. Oh, so it's good to be a frog? Yup. I guess you can't fight nature. We are what we are. You are a fierce hunter. And you are a wet, slimy, bug-eating, very lucky frog. You should just be happy you're not a fly. What's wrong with being a fly? And that, boys and girls, is the end. Isn't that a fun book? I love that book. It's so funny. So funny. Let's talk about our reading activities that we're going to be completing this week. Some are with the book, and others are with another couple of things that you're going to be looking at on the computer with your parents' help. First of all, you're going to be looking at your vocabulary for this story. You have the word garbage, fierce, gobble, glum, and wise. You're going to read the definitions of those words, and you're going to think about the meaning that they have from the story. Okay? You're going to use that vocabulary sheet to help you complete 2 vocabulary exercises. One with pictures where you put the word under it, and the one with sentences. Fill in the blank with the vocabulary word that makes sense. All right, you're also this week going to be reading a story with your comprehension focus. Okay, you're going to read this story, and then you have some questions to answer. You definitely want to read this story to an adult the first time so that you can make sure you get all the words right. Okay, you're going to read the story 3 times and color in a smiley face each time you read it. All right, this week our focus is on the author's purpose, why the author writes a story. And I have provided for you a page that has all the different reasons that authors write stories for us to read. We've gone over this before, but I wanted you to have this sheet to refer back to so that you could think about the different reasons that authors write stories. Now remember, an author is the person who it is his job to write the words of the story. So that's what his job is. So let's look at these reasons really quick. It says, the author's purpose is to persuade, to inform, or to entertain the readers. To persuade is when the writer or the author is trying to convince someone of something. To inform is when the writer is trying to teach you something. And to entertain is when the writer or author is trying to tell you a story or to make you laugh. Which one of these, boys and girls, do you think the author, Dev Petty, is trying to do in our story this week? I don't want to be a frog. I think he's trying to entertain us, to make us laugh. I know that I laughed when I was reading that story this week. For sure. For sure. Another activity that you're going to be doing and reading this week is about toads. And what you're going to do is you're going to watch a short video about frogs and toads, and then you're going to inform, which is an author's purpose. You're going to inform us of what the difference is between a toad and a frog. Okay, so you're going to write what you've learned about toads on this paper. Okay, you're also going to tell someone, inform them, which is another thing that an author does about toads and frogs and what you've learned this week. So you're going to be practicing the other 2 ways that an author purpose for reading and writing the stories. You're going to be doing those 2 things this week in your reading work. All right? I love this story. I love getting to read to you today, and I hope you enjoyed it. Talk to you soon.